Hello my dear friend, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, this is Juni's Plan With Me plus pop-up tutorial. In this video, as you can see, we're going to do an Easter Bunny theme setup for the coming April bullet journal. And the mechanics used today are parallel fold and wave fold, both pretty simple. So if this is your first time trying pop-up, it could be a good start. Grab some paper and scissors, join me now. Or maybe just sit back, have some tea or snacks, and enjoy. First of all, I want to quickly show you another bunny theme I did last October for Mid-Autumn Festival with this 3-layer rotating cover page and 2 V-fold pop-up weekly spreads. This setup is one of my all-time favorite, and it may also be the one for a lot of you first found out about me and this channel. If you haven't watched it yet, I'll leave the video link in the description down below. The moon and bunny rotating pop-up template is also available in my online shop at junisunstudio.com. Feel free to check it out. And without further ado, let's start today's pop-up BUJO journey. As always, I'm going to explain the line work version first for you to understand it better. Solid line for cutting, dashed line for folding. The dimension is based on my A5 notebook, so if you're using a different size base or card, you can scale it accordingly. So there are 2 parts. The first one is the basket, which is using parallel mechanism. I add on 1 egg on each side to give us support, but it can be anything else. Like later what I'm going to show you in my color version, it'll be flowers. But as long as it's long enough to add the glue section, it should work. The bottom piece is not necessary, but if you want to add it in, remember to make it a little bit shorter. As for the bunny, there are no standard size. Here what I have is roughly 6.6 cm by 10 cm. Find the middle lower spot on the center folding line, then mark 45 degrees on each side. And we're ready to go. For today's pop-up, I'm actually going to use the sticker designs I did for last Easter since it already includes all the elements we need today. There are 2 regular size pieces and an extra cake plus egg sticker, available in my online shop as well as the pop-up template. Here I included some cakes and flowers so you have more options and freedom to make the combination you like. The assembly is quite simple. First, let's get all the pieces ready by following the folding guideline. For the bunny part, we want the top half body to fold forward like a mountain and the bottom to be like a valley, if that makes sense to you. The rest can be done once we set up the base, so now let's move on to the notebook. Before we glue anything on, I try to play around with the pieces to find the best location for everyone. Also make sure that whoever next to the basket can be connected for later setup. The glue I usually choose from dotted tip glue or Orleans tacky glue, which I'll leave product links in the description down below, as well as all other supplies I use in this video. The tip glue is less strong, but you can take it off and reposition it if you're not sure about it, so it's the best one to go with for this setup. After gluing the egg and flowers on both sides of the basket, the next is to mark out the folding line and fold them forward like what I'm showing here. Then glue the back of the basket on the base first, place it aligned with the center binding line. Glue our bunny on top of it and close the notebook to check if it works well. When you place the front piece of the basket on, make sure to lift the center a little bit to give it some space. Glue one side on first, then put glue on the other side, close the notebook so it can be perfectly placed on the right spot. One more thing to check is that when you close the base, make sure the bunny ears are not folded or stuck. If they are, you can easily solve it by moving the bunny a little bit higher. Then the rest is just to finish up by gluing the other pieces on. Here I'm just showing 1 combination possibilities. All parts are separate in my template, so if you purchase it from my shop, you can make it however you like. For the following month, I won't be releasing new physical sticker designs due to personal reasons, but I'll always have pop-up template as digital download and update every month. All the old stickers are also available until they're sold out. Check out junisunstudio.com and see if there's anything you like. Now the pop-up is done, I'm going to decorate the rest of this page with some book texture scrap paper and washi tips from the washi tip shop. By the way, if you're interested in shopping with them, I have coupon code JUNI10 for you. You can get 10% off on your entire order while I receive a small amount of commission fee, and I really appreciate it. For the title, I'm using alphabet stamps and calendar stamps to do it on a craft paper, which are so handy when you want to save some time and effort, or just like me being lazy about figuring out the font for this month. So yeah, that's it for the cover page. If you find it inspiring, maybe you want to recreate and share on Instagram, remember to tag me at JuniSunXiaomei, both on the post and in the description so I won't miss it. I'll share some of the recreation in my IG story every month, and I can't wait to see your beautiful work. Now moving on to the next spread, monthly view. Obviously, I lost some footage on making the calendar, but basically I use this really simple line style, and each day is 5x5 dots, simple and clear. So this month's setup, I'm heavily relying on stickers and washi tips, as you can see, because I'm currently not able to spend too much time on my YouTube work due to personal reasons. But I don't want to just stop making videos and sharing my setups, so for the next few spreads, I hope you don't mind that they're going to be pretty simple, but I think also pretty fun and practical. After adding the monthly goal and my social media tracker on the right space, I keep decorating it with book texture paper to match the cover page, and I actually did more off camera, which I think turned out really cute. I'll post the latest version on my Instagram, so remember to follow me there. The next page is mood tracker. I let it go for a few months, but now I'm picking it back up, and this time I want to make something different. Here I cut out 30 eggs on hardstock paper, and the plan is to make one Easter egg every day. Of course, it's a lot of work to manually cut them off, so I cheated a little bit by using Cricut machine. Anyway, the idea is to have a basket in the corner containing all the eggs, and I'll take out one every day, draw it, and then glue on the empty space. I thought it would be really fun, and I'm really excited about it, but the paper I use is kind of too thick, so I can only place some in this basket, and then I have to store the rest in a small envelope temporarily. So yeah, if you like this idea, go ahead, maybe use a thinner paper, or maybe just draw 30 empty eggs on the notebook. That's probably easier and quicker. I didn't give a legend because I'm thinking to draw it really based on the mood of the day, and we'll see how it turned out. Okay, move on to the right side habit tracker. Super simple layout with some help from the monthly stamp. Then on the corner, of course, I need an adorable bunny to supervise me. Go to bed early, drink more water, work out more often. I know I've been working on those for months, and the progress is pretty slow, but I haven't given up yet, so we'll see how I'll do in the April. The next spread is Dutch drawer as always. As always, I mean as what I've been doing for the past few months. Now I'm pretty confident that I'll keep using it for the rest of the year because it's so easy to make and also very practical. So I cut out 9 dots on the edge, then use the left side as to do and the right side as gratitude. In this way, I can always check on my monthly to-do list instead of flipping back and forth, maybe forgetting something in the middle. And the gratitude is also very easy to access, so it can remind me to be grateful every day. I've also tried placing habit tracker or note on the side edge before, both work pretty well, so I hope it can be helpful for you too. Oh, another thing I started trying this year is adding a secret section for myself, which is writing a letter to future me every month, and open them at the end of the year. I consider it different from the monthly summary I usually do because this one is more about how I review my experience and improvement in the past 30 days, also including the difficulties I'm going through. I know when you overcome it later, it's kind of interesting to look back. So 2022 has been pretty tough on me, way more than I expected. I hope 9 months later, I can look back and be proud of myself of facing those hard times. Okay, now let's work on the weekly layout. I don't know if you still remember this mood tracker I did last year. It's definitely one of my favorite. I also turned it into stickers in regular bunny size and mini version. There are exactly 30 bunnies, so I'm just going to use those cuties on my weekly setup. 1 week per page has enough space for me, but if you have a lot to do in one day or prefer a looser layout, feel free to adjust it to 1 week per spread, maybe 7 days plus a note section. Here I have 5 blocks for a day divided by a single line with dates and days in week at the end. I think I may have asked the same question when I first draw them out, but here again, which bunny is your favorite? Leave it in the comments down below and let me know. On the last weekly page, there's some space left on the bottom, so I decided to fill it up with these cake stickers, which makes me really hungry as I'm doing voiceover right now. Anyways, now we're on the last page. On the right edge, I save it for gratitude as I mentioned earlier, and then the rest space is for monthly summary. As I'm working on that, I want to take some time to give a special thank you to my new Patreon members, Lisa, Donna, and Gintara. And of course, all my old Patreon friends. Thank you so much for your support and love, I really appreciate, especially in this special phase of my life. If you're interested in joining my Patreon community to get more bonus content, I'll leave the link in the right up corner and the description down below for you. So yeah, that's all I want to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching until now. Please leave a bunny emoji in the comment section and let me know you're still here. This month's pop-up is using really simple mechanism. I hope I explained clear enough, and I'll be so happy to see your recreation or any other designs based on these mechanics. I know the rest setup is relatively simple, but I hope I still bring some inspirations or ideas to you. If you like this video, please give a thumb up. It'll help it to reach more potential viewers, and it means a lot to me and this channel. And if you want to see more content from me, don't forget to subscribe and turn the bell so you receive notifications when I upload new videos. I hope you have an amazing April, happy Easter, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!